West Indies were certainly running hot in their last game, so could they carry that momentum through to the SCG against a Proteas side desperate to get their World Cup campaign back on track? Welcome to the highlights. So Mark Nicholas in charge of the toss. It was South Africa, both with the coin and winning the toss. So AB de Villiers electing to bat first. There were some changes to both teams. South Africa making 3 compared to their previous match. Duminy and Philander both injured. Rosso and Abbott coming in there. Parnell left out for Bahardine. And for the West Indies, a straight swap in the slow left-arm spin department. Suleiman Ben coming in for Nikita Miller.
Nice shot to get things going for South Africa. Wow, it's a quick outfield this. It's a brilliant outfield. I didn't think he played that as firmly. Nice shot. He went full of Jerome Taylor. And Quinton de Kock has just leaned on it. Oh, that could have gone in. That's why they've come around the wicket at him to cramp him for that room. Straight to point. So the build-up of pressure has worked for Jason Holder and the West Indies. This has been a wonderful period of bowling.
That's 4, and we haven't had a boundary for a bit. Runs here behind square, 4 of them. Suddenly a couple of boundaries. There is man back here, but there is nothing he can do about that magnificent strike down the ground by Hashim Amla. That is not a short boundary. What a way to go to 50. What a batsman, what a consistent batsman. Well, that's as good a shot as you'll see. That matches Amla's a moment ago. It doesn't quite carry over the rope. There you go, a nice 50 from Faf du Plessis, matching Amla's performance. 2 good players, aware of not quite crisis point for South Africa, but an important stage of the tournament, a stage to make a move, and both have done it. Brilliant stroke, off the back foot, over extra cover.
Oh, he has got him. That's an edge. That's an excellent catch by Dinesh rammed it. They'll say he didn't know too much about it, but it's stuck, and that's all that's important for the West Indies.
Well, that bounced. He had to get up with it. It certainly is an excellent catch.
Oh, big shout. That's going to be out. That is going to be out. Struck in front. It's 2 quick ones. Bang, bang, go the West Indies.
And the 2 set batsmen, they worked hard to get into this position, and all of a sudden, Chris Gayle with the ball.
Shot. That's a really good shot by Riley Rousseau. This time pulled away, it was shorter, and he could get it in the gap easier. Shot, what a shot that is.
Beautifully driven. It was a full toss, it was an easy ball.
Good shot by de Villiers, overpitched, and this should go to the boundary. It's a low full toss. He gave himself a little bit of room.
Brilliantly played. What a lovely shot. In the air. And hitting it all the way for 6. And 50 for Riley Rousseau. And it's come off just 31 deliveries.
Thanks to an injury to JP Duminy, Riley Rousseau gets his opportunity on the stage of the World Cup for the first time.
Sweet. Sweetly timed.
Goes the whole way. This one's placed perfectly. That'll be another boundary.
They're transcending the conditions. Again. This is a massive over. And it's 50 for de Villiers, the South African captain. And he's stamping his authority on the innings. Nice shot, 4 more. This is a demolition of the bowling in the last 45 minutes or so. Oh, magnificent. In the gap, and will run away for 4. Hit the gap there too. Dwayne Smith gives up the chase early. Now that's edged and it's gone. Russell gets the breakthrough. A wonderful innings from Riley Russo comes to an end. Thick edge, easily held, and the West Indies desperately needed this breakthrough.
Two are put there, and he just chips it over them. What about that? We live in a modern age of invention and brilliance.
Incredible. Outside off stump. Back knee on the ground. Just whips it fine for a 6.
Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Ah, then man back. Oh,
How did you hold on to that? That's incredible. That was so long. Taylor. He's even bowing for him.
that is some dude.
That's hectic.
Jerome Taylor, isn't it?
No, that's hectic. Look at David Dick.
Out of he hits, doesn't hit. De Villiers survives. He's got all of it. It's a 52-ball 100 for AB de Villiers. It comes up in staggering style. It's the second fastest 100 in the history of the World Cup.
That is incredible. Well, that's absolutely outstanding batting by the South African captain, AB de Villiers. Just superb. Look at the shot again. In his arc and straight over mid-on.
He just held his pose like a golfer. He taps his chest. No, AB. And it's another no-ball call. It's another free hit. We have carnage and chaos all at the same time. I don't know, because he knows Holder wants to bowl full and wide of off stump. He's going over there. He's going to where the ball will be. Oh, my goodness. It's raining boundaries at the Sydney Cricket Ground. The strike rate it is in the last 5 overs. And now he reverses it. He reverses a quick bowler. Oh. It's high. It's Suleiman Ben. And it's dropped. West Indies in 2006. Go get that, somebody. Dean on strike. And he goes over mid-off with great strength and confidence and gets 6 for it. There's a man back. And he drops it. A drop catch. Giving that a crunch. What a cracking stroke too. And he's just taking thundering the thing around the park, isn't he? 150 for AB de Villiers. Celebrations from all the South Africans. I hope they've come out and just reveling in this. Listen to the sound. 64, I think. 6 more. It's another. It's an extraordinary performance. Celebrate AB de Villiers. Sydney Cricket Ground will stand and applaud, and Jason Holder may hang his head, but really, there's no shame. He's a young man desperately trying to lead West Indies into a new era, but he's been in the face of an extraordinary performance here today. And Farhad Behardine gets out of the way, stands back, Let's AB de Villiers, in that characteristic style with his little end back, take the applause of a disbelieving Sydney crowd.
Well, an absolutely extraordinary innings from AB de Villiers and an extraordinary finish to the innings for the West Indies. Well, they started well enough. Just look at the figures of the captain, Jason Holder.
Yeah, too short, good pickup. There's a man out there, but it's gone for 6. Knocked him over, straight at the stumps, and Abbott strikes. Gale gave himself some room, too much room. Edged it, gone. Strike for Abbott again. Wonderful channel, off-stump channel of bowling, and real intensity in South Africa's effort with the ball so far.
That's a great shot.
Good shot. Oh, that was sumptuous. Could be tight, could be trouble. Oh, he would have been gone by a long way.
Oh no, he hasn't. Imran Tahir puts it down.
Oh, inside edge, and it's gone for 4. Big shot. One bounce and over the rope. Out. Oh, good catch. He makes it look so easy. Runs to his left. Dives and takes the catch. It's Carter who's gone. Shouts of catch it. Taken. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by David Miller.
It's 2 wickets and 2 balls for the Proteas. They've got a very athletic fielding unit, and David Miller has been a prime example of that. He covered a lot of ground, launched himself into the air, and Imran Tahir into the attack. He picks up a wicket with his first delivery. Dwayne Smith not having a look. You see it, giving it a little bit of air. Smith decides to not try and let him settle. He goes airborne, and have a look at this catch. Miller at full speed, high in the air, takes it well above his head. Heads to ground, it's to just make sure he doesn't make any contact with the advertising cushion, but he's comfortably inside.
He's got up and the finger's gone up as well. Oh, he's gone. There goes Tahir.
He's off on a tangent. We talked about the variations that Imran Tahir possesses. He has a wonderful ability to bowl a quicker delivery, and it's normally pretty straight.
Shot. Beautiful shot. Really nicely played that by Dinesh Ramdin.
Well, they're asking. It's a very sharp bit of work by Quentin de Kock. Now, Ian Gould's going to check. Did Darren Sammy lift himself off his back foot here? Oh, is that on the ground or not? I don't think it is. I think he's done here. We're waiting, but I suspect it's more misery for the men from the Caribbean. Out is it? Yes! What a good catch. Kyle Abbott's had a good evening. Cricket's been good by South Africa here. They've really focused. They look sharp in the field. They've bowled with a bit of intent. And they're giving the West Indies the most horrendous beating. It's a nice stroke. Lovely sort of slap.
It's a top shot. He's got it over comfortably. It's gone for 6. Nice shot. It's gone fine. It might well go all the way to the fence for 4. It does. Good outfield here.
Knocked him over. That is a wonderful delivery for Imran Tahir in a 5-wicket haul in the World Cup. And a cause for acknowledgement to those above.
He is important to South Africa, to South Africa's bowling attack, to South Africa's chances. Beautiful delivery. Bowls many of those googlies. That one floated up. It was a bit slower. And Dinesh Ramdin thought he could work it onside, but it was through him.
That will run away for 4. One-handed shot. Goes down the ground, and that will go for 6 as well. Some good striking from Jason Holder. And that'll be 50 for Jason Holder. His first 50 in ODIs. Good shot by Jerome Taylor. Nice shot. That's a solid crunch. He's shown some power and some skill, Jason Holder, in this half century today. This is going to be out. Too quickly. Dale Steyn pulled his length back, bowled the short ball, and Jason Holder holds out to mid-on. So a good change of length. Good thinking from captain and senior bowler.
Yeah.
Gone. That is the end of that. The finger goes up, and Moni Muckle removes a Suleiman Ben. An outstanding day's cricket for South Africa, starting with Hashim Amla and his partnership with Faf du Plessis.
Yeah, we have a look at this. There's no way any number 11 that can get out of the way of that. It's come at him at 140, just over 140 kilometers, and straight at his chest, caught at first up by Amla.
What a performance. South Africa winning by 257 runs, the largest margin ever in World Cups, have bounced back in the best possible way after the disappointing margin of loss to India.
Well, West Indies never in the chase. Bowled out for 151. It all went to wrong right at the start when their main hitter, their main chance, Chris Gayle, was out with the score just 12. And with Marlon Samuels gone soon after, it was 16 for 2, and hopes were already dwindling fast. The only man to come out with a little bit of credit, of course, at the end of it, the captain, Jason Holder, with his 56, the only half century in amongst it. South Africa were largely excellent in the field. Some great catches taken there. The man with the best figures, of course, is a man who's having a very good tournament. Imran Tahir, 10 overs of leg spin, 2 of the maidens, 5 for 45. So those are the best figures of the day by some distance. And the final margin of victory, equaling a record for the World Cup. South Africa beating the West Indies by 257.